Sports by Scal. What are we doing here? NFL Sunday. I got the picks. Are you ready to make a parlay?
Big plays, we don't miss. This the pick of the year. Click in, lock in. Sports by Scal right here. Parlays, game lines, run it up, be clear. Say it loud, say it proud. What are we doing here?
All right, NFL Sunday is here. It's upon us, and there are incentives to be won. And these players are either motivated by clinching spots in their division or money. Now, I'm going to say they're more motivated by the money. So I got a bunch of little leans here that I think it's probably going to hit. Let's go over the first one, all right? We're going to look at Tony Pollard, all right? And we're going to look at him for his rushing yards. And he needs, I believe it's 60 more rush yards to win $250,000. Now let's go ahead and look at his attempts over the past couple weeks. He's been well over this. Let's look at the matchup. Opponent rankings. It is a tough matchup. Let's see how he does. And not so well against a tough matchup. But does he clear 60? He does in some games. But was he motivated is the question. I'm going to bet on these guys to take care of their expensive, lavish lifestyles. I think I'm going Pollard with 60 rush yards. I mean, this was a terrible matchup here. He cashed. This wasn't, I still like it. All right. Let's look at another one, not really for money incentive, but is this going to be Travis Kelce's last game? Is he going to retire? Is he done? Regardless of the fact if he's done or not, he still has had, let's just show you, he's had great games against Las Vegas. We know their defense is terrible. I like him for like 35 receiving yards. He's gone well over this. It's an 81% hit rate. That's his line, which is crazy. Yeah, I like Kelce. 35 receiving yards. We're going to go take a look at another one who might retire, Aaron Rodgers. Now, if Aaron Rodgers retires and this is his last game, you know he's throwing that ball. You know he wants the passing TDs, right? If, let's just see. If I'm going to take him, I'm definitely going to take him for 2. I believe it's plus money. I think it's plus money, which would be sick. They are top 10 against the passing touchdown. It's going to be tough. But even if he's trying to throw passing touchdowns, he's got to throw the ball forward. So I like him for 200 yards. I like him for his line. I think it's pretty good. He does have a favorable matchup against the pass, which he's 75% again. So I do love him for 200 passing yards. Okay. We're going to go over another incentive play, Hollywood Brown for a touchdown. Now, I don't usually like to do touchdown parlays. I think it's just so hard to tell. But this guy gets $750,000 if he gets another touchdown. He's going to be trying. Defense versus the position for touchdowns, 25th in the league. They allow the most to wide receivers. So I think this is possible. Again, I don't know what the odds are, plus 310. I mean, we're gambling, right? I guess. All right, let's take a look at Nick Chubb. He needs 94 more. Let's just take a look. Let's see. So Nick Chubb needs 94 more rushing yards for $250,000. Is he going to get rushing yards? Is he going to get 94? Probably not. Okay. Let's look at him in tough matchups. But I will say, I don't know what his line's going to be. I don't know why it's at 12. There's no offer yet. But, I mean, is he going to try? Probably. Is he going to try to find a little hole and right to the end zone? Maybe. Tough matchup. So maybe take him for 30. 30 is good value. 30 rushing yards. I like that for Nick Chubb. Okay, a big possibility is 70 yards for Saquon Barkley. Okay, actually, he's 87 rushing yards away from a $250,000 bonus. The Commanders have a extremely soft defense. I think he crushes this. You can take him for 80 yards. Let's just see. I mean, 70 would probably be the safest. Just let's just look at his rushing receiving. Maybe you go like 90 rushing receiving. 90 rushing receiving. 70 rush yards, 90 rushing receiving. That's how I like it. All right. Hunter Henry, if he gets 5 receptions, let's see, receiving yards, Hunter Henry. If he gets 5 receptions, he gets $250,000. Everyone's buying cars after this week. I mean, 5 is gonna be a little bit tough. Let's see, head to head. He's only had 1 against them last time they played. They do allow a lot of receptions for the position, especially for tight ends. Pretty favorable. It's possible, but again, with this incentive on the line, I am going for it. So let's take a look. He plays in the slot. They're tough in the slot, but they are good on the inline, and so is he. Yeah, it's a toss-up. I mean, if you got to go for it, I think this is the week to go for it, right? Hunter Henry's a beast anyway, so let's take a... I mean, maybe you just take him for his yards, because if he's going to try for receptions, right, like he's going to get the yards. Is the yards a safer play? If we did like 40 yards, 35 yards? Not really. So the same shit, 50%. Tough. All right. This one should be too easy. Keenan Allen needs like, I think, 9 more receiving yards for $250,000. And if he gets 6 more receptions, he gets $1 million. You're going to take him for his line at 4? I am. 4 receptions or 30 receiving yards. Definitely going 30 receiving yards. It's a 75% hit rate. Let's take a look at the matchup. It's got a good matchup in the slot, wide. This matchup here, they allow 24th most targets. It is a tough matchup versus wide receivers, though. But there's money on the line. Again, this is an incentive video, so I'm going to go heavy on these players just because. Stephon Diggs needs 8 more catches to get another $500,000, I think. So I don't think he's going to get 8 more catches, but if he's trying for the catches, I do think he'll get 50 yards. I think 50 yards is pretty safe to say, or even 40. Do 45 yards. I like Stephon Diggs for 40 yards. The matchup, they do allow 23rd most receptions. They're tough in the slot. Yeah, I mean, listen. Again, Cardi B is expensive. Debo Samuel needs 93 more receiving yards for $250,000. 93 is crazy. Is he going to get 93? No. But he will get 40. He will try, right? They're going to try to throw him the ball. They'll probably get into 40, but I like that. His line's 46. The matchup, covered it 50% of the time. Receiving yards allowed favorable. It's 50-50. They got a tough zone defense, not good. But they are weak wide, and he is a slot player. So, yeah, we're going back to the premise that there's money on the line. So, hopefully he cashes this for us for 40 yards. All right, Trevor Lawrence. This is a motivation to clinch the AFC South. So, wait, Trevor, he needs, let's see. Trevor Lawrence, 220 passing yards. I like him for. And this is a big game. I even like him for a touchdown. 220 and a tutty. Yeah. Look, 23rd against the pass. 83% favorable matchups. Look who else has done it. Almost everybody except Drake May. This is crazy by 6 yards. Yikes. Trevor Lawrence is super motivated to win this game. Taken for 2 passing touchdowns. Taken for 220 yards. Taken for 18 rushing yards. And taken for a touchdown himself. I think he is going to take matters into his own hands. You got to be honest. You get the drift. Don't take him for all those things. Take him for what you like. But definitely bet on Trevor Lawrence. Let's see. That being said, I also like ETN to score a touchdown too. All right. Dawson Knox. He has a couple of incentives. He gets $100,000 for each one of these that he knocks down. So he knocks. Get the pun. All right. Safe as he needs 6 catches, 7 yards, or 1 touchdown for $100,000 each thing. So obviously the yards are a lock. So you're going to take him for, 30 yards, I think. 25 yards probably be safe. Even 20 yards if his line's like 30. 6 grabs. Probably not going to happen. The touchdown. Let's look at the touchdown. Let's see. Touchdowns allowed to the position. Possibility. Okay, we're going to take a look at last but not least Caleb Williams for 220 passing yards. I think he's super motivated. I think it's a must-win situation for him. And I think the Lions are going to rest a lot of their players to preserve injuries, and I think he hits 220. I definitely think he hits 220. Against the pass, they're 19th. So we'll take a look at, it's 50%. 85%, 8-27 ranked. Let's just take a look. Who's done it? A lot of people have done it. If Rodgers can do it, yeah. Stafford, Love, Prescott. You know what? I like that. And also, while we're on the subject, Goff for 2 passing touchdowns. I like Goff for 2 passing touchdowns. He is 62%, but he's got a super favorable matchup. 31st in the league. Definitely take it for 2 passing touchdowns. Guys, good luck. Happy Sunday. Enjoy watching the games. Comment if these help. Hopefully these players do play for the money, and we'll win some too. So good luck, guys. Enjoy.
Big plays, we don't miss. This the pick of the year. Click in, lock in. Sports by Scout right here. Parlays, game lines, run it up, be clear. Say